Hello students, we are going to start today the third session of C++. So let me recall the first two sessions. We have discussed a basic thing about C and C++, how to accept the value from the user, how to display the value of a variable, what is the scope of variable, what is namespace, how to declare a namespace. Uh, Then we have also discussed how to take the values in a variable from the user. We have seen about escape characters, escape sequence like /n, /t, /b. We have also discussed about a keyword endl. So endl is a new keyword which you have not discussed inside C language. So endl is very similar to /n. Endl stands for end line. So it's a keyword supported by C++, which is used to break the line. To make the things in the next line, we use the keyword endl. Now we are going to discuss something more about C++. So let's start about primitive data type. So what is the meaning of primitive data type? The meaning of primitive data type means the data type which comes with the language. Basic data type, or you can say value type data type, or you can say the data type which is supported by the compiler of the language and comes with the compiler of the language is a primitive data type. Now, a variable is used. What is a variable? We have discussed also. So variable is used to store a value inside a computer memory. Once you are going to declare a variable, let's suppose I have declared a variable int a. So how much memory it is going to contain inside the memory? If your computer is of 32-bit, it will occupy 2 bytes. If it is of 64-bit, it will occupy 4 bytes. The value could have one of several types. C++ support number of primitive data type. In C++, Boolean and character are represented as integer. Like C language, in C, 0 is treated as a true and 1 is treated 0 is treated as a false and 1 is treated as a true. Not only 1, every non-zero value is treated as a true and 0 is treated as a false. The size of each type depend on the underlying implementation. That is one reason C++ programs are not portable. So what is the meaning of portability? Portability means you can write your code at one place, but you cannot execute the same code in another computer. Wait, actually I want to say once you compile your code, your executable file is formed. And once you are going to run that executable file in another computer, it might create some problem. So C++ is not a portable language. You can, if you want to run your program in another computer, you have to again write a code over there and then you have to compile it. If you need, you can use the size of operator to get the size of any variable. So size of operator is very similar to C language. So here in the given example you are looking, I have declared a variable int x equals to 90 and size of x. In my computer it is showing 4 because my laptop is of 64 bits. If your laptop is 32 bits, it will show you 2. So like C language, you have signed and unsigned data type in C++ also, like signed integer, unsigned integer that you have used in C language. The unsigned type don't allow storing negative value. So if you are going to store -5, you cannot use unsigned type, but use that extra sign bit to represent a large positive value. So you know that if you are going to use signed integer, its range is -32765 to 32764. And if you are going to store more than, let's suppose 40,000, you cannot store in a signed integer, but you can store it in an unsigned integer because the range is something around 65,000, 0 to 65,000, but it doesn't hold negative value. Character are type of character. Single quote, like in C, if you are going to store a character value, you need to use single quote. So in C++ also, if you are going to use a character value, you need to use single quote. So how to declare a variable? Some of the data types I have mentioned here: integer type variable, a number; long type variable, a big number. This is the name of variable. A double type variable name, a decimal number; a character type variable name, my initial. And let's see, I have defined a value also. So a number storing 250, that is in the range of integer. Long, so I have stored a big value, 6,96,000, 69,65,895. That is not going to store inside an integer variable, so I have taken a long variable. So for double, I can store float values also, fractional values also. And for storing a character you are looking here, I have used single quote. So this is very similar to C language, nothing new. Okay, let me ask you a thing: type conversion. Have you remember in C you must have studied about type conversion? So what is type conversion? Type conversion means if you are going to convert a type into another compatible type. So let's suppose I have taken a variable float type, float a equals to 10.24, and I am taking a variable int b and writing b equals to a. The b will hold only 10. So how that 10.24 is converted into int? That is automatically get converted. That is called type conversion. So once we are going to convert a type into another compatible type is known as type conversion. Now we have to discuss about operators in C++. So maximum 99% of operators, whatever the operator you have used in C, every operator almost supported by C++ also. C++ support additionally 2-3 more operators that we'll discuss later one by one. So first of all, arithmetic operator, and I am pretty sure that you all are aware about arithmetic operator. So there are some operators. Let me recall you. Plus is used for arithmetic addition. Minus is used for arithmetic subtraction. Star, that is used for multiplication. Forward slash is used for division, and modulus is used for reminder, finding out reminder. So what modulus does? Modulus operator returns remainder. So plus, minus, multiplication and division you can apply for integer and float, both the data type. But take care, while you are going to use modulus operator, you cannot apply the modulus operator onto the float data type. So for using the modulus operator, you can only use integer type. You cannot use float data type. Interestingly, you are looking here increment and decrement. I am pretty sure that while you were studying C language, you find it little bit complex, but now I am sure that you are pretty comfortable with this unary operator, and it works very similar like C language. There is nothing difference, no difference in C++. The way you were using in C unary operator, the same way you can use it here also. So you increment and decrement, you all are aware that there are two kinds of increment and decrement operator: pre-increment and pre-decrement, as well as post-increment and post-decrement. So let me read the slide. One of the most common operation with a numeric variable is to add or subtract 1. C++ has two operators for these common operations. To increment a value, so you are looking here, what is x plus plus? Means we have performed post-increment. And then the earlier value was 0. After post-increment, the value will become 1. And then the same you are seeing here, x minus minus means post decrement. The earlier value was 0, then it becomes minus 1. If the earlier value is 1, in this case, that becomes again 0. Take care one more thing, that you can only apply increment or decrement operator on variables. You cannot apply increment or decrement operator on literals, or you can say a value. So writing 10 plus plus is completely wrong. That will give an error. You can put 10 into a variable a, and then you can write a plus plus. That is absolutely right. But you cannot directly write 10 plus plus. So we know that there are two forms of increment and decrement operator: plus plus if we are using before the variable, that is known as pre-increment or decrement. If we are using plus plus or minus minus after the variable, that is known as post increment decrement. And again, I would like to suggest you that rewrite some code by your own in online compiler or any other C++ compiler, and then compile, check that you are aware about this pre-increment or post increment or not. Just for practice, you will find it that you are getting confidence. Relational operator, so less than, greater than, less than equals to, greater than equals to, double equals to, that is also used for comparison, not equals to. So these all are relational operator that is used to compare the value. So if you are going to check in two values that which one is larger, you can use greater than, which one is smaller, you can use less than. Are the both values are similar, you can use double equals to. Are they not equal, you can use not equal. So these all operators are used for finding out a relation of two variables. Then logical operators. Logical operators are and or not. Again, and means if you are specifying two conditions, all if both the condition is true, it will return true. So you are looking here written, and if both the operands are non-zero, means true, then the condition becomes true. If any one is false or both is false, it will return you false. The same, or if any one of the expression is true, then it will return true. If both is true, it will return true. But if both is false, it will return you false. And what about negation? Not. Not will make true as a false and false as a true. So look at here, the value of a is 1 and the variable b value is 0, then a and b will become 0, that is false. A or b, because any one is 1, that is true. A and b will 0, means false, and it is written not a and b, that is true. Bitwise, again, this is very similar to C programming language. So look at here, the value of P and Q. So when P is 0, Q is 0, P and Q is 0. If P is 0, Q is 1, P and Q is 0. If both is 1, P and Q is 1. If P is 1, Q is 0, P and Q is 0. Again, you are looking about P or Q and P XOR Q. So take care about XOR. XOR, in the case of XOR, if both are different, then it will return true. If both is same, it will return false. So you are looking, the value of P and Q is 0, 0. That is false. P XOR Q is false. If the P and Q both are 1, 1, that is also false. But when the value of P is 0 and Q is 1, that is returning true. P XOR Q is true. And the value of P is 1 and Q is 0, the value of P XOR Q is true. Look about the bitwise operator. So the value of, let's assume a equals to 60. So I have converted a into binary form. And then the value of b is 13. So I have converted its binary form. And then I have applied a and b, a or b, a XOR b, and one's complement of a. So and, or, and XOR we have already discussed. What about one's complement? In one's complement, what we do, we generally add 1. So sorry, in one's complement, all 0 becomes 1 and all ones become 0. So look at the binary form of a, 0 0 1 1 1 1 0 0. So you are looking XOR a, 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. So all 0 become 1s and all 1 becomes 0. So you can apply this and, or, XOR, and one's complement anywhere in your program, and you can see what is its result. Now, one more thing about binary bitwise operator, that is left shift operator and right shift operator. If you are using 2 times less than symbol, that is known as left shift operator. So what it does, binary left shift operator, the left operand value is moved left by the number of bits specified by the right operand. So you are looking A left shift 2. So you are looking that the left operand value is moved left by the number of bits, which is what? 2 bits. Specified the right operand, and then the new value becomes 240. And the same the right shift, binary right shift operator, the left operand value is moved right. So here left operand value will move right. In left shift it will move to left, and in right shift it will move to right by the number of bits specified by the right operand. Now, arithmetic assignment operator. So arithmetic assignment operator is what, like you are writing a plus equals to 2. That means a equals to a plus 2. So that is mentioned inside the PowerPoint slide. If you will see, equals to, that is used for simple assignment operator, assign value from right side. So let's suppose you are writing c equals to a plus b. The value of a plus b will be added, and then it will be assigned to c. So we are using a single equals to, that is used for assignment. Now look at about plus equals to, right? Like you are writing here c plus equals to a, that is c equals to c plus a. Again you are writing c minus equals to a, that means c equals to c minus a. C multiplication equals to a, that means c equals to c multiplied a. C division equals to a means c equals to c by a. C modulus equals to a means c equals to c modulus a. C left shift c less than equals to 2. C left shift equals to 2. That means C equals to C left shift 2. Same, C right shift equals to 2. That means C equals to C right shift 2. C bitwise AND equals to 2. That means C equals to C bitwise AND 2. And so on, so on. So there are some more operator. Many of you know about this all operator, like size of. You all know it will return the size. Conditional operator, you must have remember about ternary operator. So question mark and colon. So you write some condition, then question mark, expression 1, colon, expression 2. If the condition is evaluated as true, the expression 1 x will be executed. And if the condition is evaluated as a false, then the y part will be executed. Comma operator, that is used for separation. Dot and arrow, remember about a structure. So for accessing the member of a structure, we use dot operator. And if we are accessing the member of a structure using a pointer variable, we use an arrow operator. Cast. Cast is used for typecasting. So you are looking here in example int bracket 2.2, it will return you 2. Star and ampersand, so that star is a value at, and then ampersand is the address of. So these two operators, these all operators used inside C++ also. Now again, I would like to request every one of you that please do practice and explore the things. You can do Google also. You will find a lot of tutorials, lot of information on Google also. Feel free to write me a mail also. If you are facing any problem, if you are not finding yourself comfortable, we have a doubt class also in the very next class. So we'll discuss about doubt also, but explore the things onto the internet, do Google, practice more and more. For everything you are reading here, for every new concept, please create a program. While when you will create a program, you will find a confidence, you will find this is easier, this is easy to understand. This is very easy in comparison of other programming languages. So hope you all will perform some programming. Hope you all will explore the things. Hope you all will explore all the things what we have studied today. You will write. You will definitely, you have to write a small program which is based on every operator. So let's suppose you are using arithmetic operator. Don't think you know addition, subtraction. It will just take 5 to 10, 15, 20 seconds to write a small code and use plus operator, write a separate code to use minus operator, use a separate code to multiply two values, divide two values, perform modulus operator, greater than, less than, greater than equals to, less than equals to, bitwise operator, left shift operator, right shift operator. So this bitwise operator is a little confusing, I know. So when you will do practice, you will find it. This is easy. So what I'll suggest every one of you, that please do practice more and more whatever you can. And if you are facing problem, write me a mail, ping me, or in discussion class we'll discuss about the problems. Thank you very much.